What is up, my friends? Delighted to say that you are very welcome along to what is our first FA Cup preview of the season. Hopefully, it won't be our last, but it is a difficult tie against Arsenal. The Reds travel to the Emirates to take on Mikel Arteta's side. It's a 4:30 kick-off on Sunday. We'll be live for the watch along, as you can see from the graphic underneath the scoreboard, from 3:30 p.m. on Sunday, taking you right away through the game. Just a reminder, if it's a draw, replays are still in existence for this round, so if the draw will come back to Anfield. Otherwise, we'll have our full post-match show, player ratings, match reaction, and our new fan reaction live stream as well. So I'm going to do what I always do for these previews, take you through with my predicted 11 and my predicted score ahead of the game, asking you guys to let me know your thoughts in the comment section, if you agree or disagree, or what changes you'd like to see to the team. It has been a difficult one this week, I won't lie to you. We have the injury concerns, which I'll talk about in a moment, but also I did take into account the gap between the last game and this. So we've had 6 days. Then we play Fulham in the League Cup semi-final first leg on Wednesday. And then after that, we've got a bit of a break again for the boys. So Jurgen will be able to rest a little bit more than other points of the season. So I did take that into account with my team selection. So to just give you guys an update on the injuries, Dominic Szoboszlai is not available for this game, but it isn't a bad injury. It looks like a game or two according to Jurgen Klopp. So nothing to really worry about long term there. By Cecic, we've got no return date on yet. Thiago's not ready to come back yet. Andy Robertson will be probably late January, but he is back on the training pitch, albeit not having the full range of motion yet. No Costas, of course, as well. We've got Joel Matip out for the season, as you know. So there's no new injury concerns. And the update on Dominic Szoboszlai is a good one. So with that in mind, let's start off, as we always do, with the score prediction. What have I gone for? How much is Liverpool going to win by? Well, I've gone for a score draw. I've gone 1-1 and a replay back at Anfield, which is probably something nobody wants, particularly with the amount of games that we're playing this season. But I never want to bring myself to predict a Liverpool loss. And I take a draw and bring it back to Anfield, if I'm honest with you. So I've gone 1-1 for my score prediction. But as always, looking forward to reading your ones in the comment section. Now we move into the business end of the video, the starting 11 prediction. And I have made some changes, but ultimately I wanted to go relatively strong. So I haven't made probably the host of changes that some people expect. We start off with the goalkeeper and the centre-backs. What I've gone for here is keeping Alisson Becker in goal. I don't know if Klopp wants to give Kelleher the cup games or not, but I wouldn't. I'd give this to Alisson because I think Queeveen's had enough minutes this year, and there are questions still about the man's calibre at this point. Yes, he's a good backup keeper, but I don't know. I feel like Alisson should start this one. That's basically where I'm going with this in a long-winded way. And then centre-back positions for me, I've put in Jarell Quansah alongside Virgil van Dijk. Changing up a little bit, bringing young Quansah in, but keeping our captain in there to lead that defensive line. So that's my centre-back and goalkeepers. In the full-back positions, you will notice a change. I have put Joe Gomez over on the left-hand side. I wonder, will Klopp make Gomez come inside like Trent does on the right hand side, or will he just keep him in the full-back position? But either way, I've got Joe Gomez on the left, and I think it's time to give Conor Bradley a run out on the right. He's back. He's gotten over his injury concerns, and again, needs must in this. With Gomez over on the left, I feel like the most likely thing to do to give Trent a bit of a rest is to put Conor Bradley on the right hand side. Moving into the midfield areas now, and again, you'll see a couple of changes here. I've gone for, of course, Alexis McAllister to come in the number 6 position. Turo is now over with Japan, so not available to us. And again, just want to give a special shout out to him on his great performances in recent weeks. So Alexis McAllister for me will come in and play in the number 6 position. And then ahead, I've gone for Curtis Jones and Ryan Gravenberch. I'm holding back Elliott. I haven't forgotten about him. I'm holding him back for the League Cup game, just in case you're wondering why he isn't in the 11. It's not because I don't rate him. If anything, you know how much I love Harvey Elliott. But I'd like to keep him and Trent fresh for the League Cup game. So that's why neither of those two are in this starting 11. So I've gone for Alexis McAllister anchoring in the midfield with Curtis Jones and Ryan Gravenberch ahead. Again, looking forward to knowing your thoughts on that. Do you agree or do you disagree? And now the area that I struggle with the most, for a whole host of reasons. We know Mohamed Salah isn't available. He's off of the AFCON. I did toy around with the idea of maybe playing Cade Gordon, but I kind of wasn't sure whether he's ready yet to come in and start a game after his injury concerns. And I know he's played some minutes, but I don't know if he's ready to do a full 70-75. So I was struggling here. But this is what I've come up with. You could have, of course, put Elliott in the wide right position, but as I said, I'm resting him up for the League Cup game. Rightly or wrongly, that's just my thinking here. So this is what I've gone with. On the right-hand side, I'd like to try Lucho, because at some point, we might have to just get over this fascination with inverted wingers. And Lucho played really well in the last game. I'd like to see him on the right for a little bit, just to see if it gives us another attack or another edge to our attack. Maybe trying to go around the outside for a change. And if it doesn't work, of course, we can switch him across. But I've gone for Lucho on the right. And on the left, Darwin. Because I feel like we need to keep playing him, because he's going to hit form at some point. And I like him better in the left side than through the centre. I just think it's a better fit for him. So yeah, that's it for me. There's no long-winded answer here. It's, I think, Darwin on the left and Lucho on the right. And then through the centre, of course, there were options here. Did I go with Cody Gakpo? Did I go with Diogo Jota? Have I lost my mind and gone with somebody else completely? Well, this is what I've gone for. Diogo Jota. I think the time is ready. He loves a goal against Arsenal. We hadn't got him for the league game against Arsenal, so why not unleash him at the Emirates in the FA Cup? And that does allow us to rest up players like Cody Gakpo, Elliott, Trent, Canade ahead of the game against Fulham in the League Cup on Wednesday. So that is my predicted 11 to take on Arsenal. Alisson in goal, Conor Bradley at right back, Joe Gomez at left back with Virgil van Dijk and Jarell Quansah in the centre back positions. In midfield, Alexis McAllister in the number 6, Curtis Jones and Ryan Gravenberch ahead of them. What a pressing machine those two will be, by the way. And then up top, I've rolled the dice here a little bit, as I said. Lucho on the right-hand side, more out of curiosity and because Mo isn't around, so we need somebody there. Darwin on the left-hand side and Jota through the centre. Now, do I think this is the team that Jurgen puts out? No. I think we're most likely going to see Elliott on the right-hand side of attack. Obviously, we've no Dominic Szoboszlai, so I think midfield is, well, it could be close to that unless Klopp wants to put in a Bobby Clark or somebody else. So I think I'm not too far away. I've managed to rotate but not make wholesale changes. It's still a strong enough team for me. But of course, this is a democracy. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Score predictions are all welcome as well. And I want to know how seriously you want us to take this game and the FA Cup, because big game on Wednesday, first leg of the League Cup semi-final. And then, of course, the small matter of a title race that we need to contest. So how serious are you guys about the FA Cup this year? Are you like me in that it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if perhaps we got knocked out of it, but you never want to want Liverpool to lose, do you? Of course you don't, but I'm not going to be heartbroken, which is why I went with the score prediction of 1-1 and a replay at Anfield. So let me know your thoughts. Do drop a like on the video. Don't forget, we will be live here on Sunday at 3:30. No live stream on Anfield Agenda today, i.e. Friday, or tomorrow, but we will be back for the game, as I said. Just going to try and grab a bit of a mental break while it's a little bit quiet around all things Liverpool. So apologies for no live streams for a couple of days, but I will see you guys on Sunday for the watch along. Talk to you then. Have a wonderful weekend and Merry New Year to all of you. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.